Hey guys, welcome to another video.
Hi,
I'm in Plays and she's...
Blossom Cat.
We're gonna do an animation that's called My Boyfriend Can't Get His Eyes Off My Mum. Right, let's do it.
Hello, I'm Sylvia, and
Hello.
this is a story about a love rivalry
God.
between me and my mom.
But like,
When I was
I don't
17,
really, like-
I started dating Paul.
Oh.
He was 18, and he was a great guy.
look at him!
And I liked him very much.
He
It was
is a
always so much
superhero.
fun hanging out with him, and after a short time,
Oh,
I thought I already
I want
loved
a boyfriend
him.
like that.
There
Not
was
right now,
only
I
one
promise.
problem. My mom.
There was only one problem.
She is a very beautiful woman
Her
and
mom.
looks 10 or 20 years younger than she is. So at first everything was great with Paul.
Wow.
Then I introduced him
Right,
to my mother, and he looked at her really weirdly.
My...
I felt
Oh my
like he
God.
saw
I
my
would-
mom as a more
I'd be so
beautiful
confused. Like,
version of
I would
me.
still stay with him, but
For
I'd
the
be so
entire
confused.
evening, Paul was chatting
Is
and
he
laughing with my
drooling?
mom, and she was just enjoying his company. I kind of felt left out of the conversation.
I
They
would
didn't
stand up to
even
my mum.
look at me.
I'd be like, or my boyfriend.
After
I'd be like,
this,
why are you looking at my
Paul
mom?
mentioned how awesome my mom was several times, and I started to get paranoid.
I'd be like,
Does my boyfriend really like
why the
my
heck are you
mom?
mentioning my mom so much?
Could this
Like,
be
it's
real?
Our relationship,
I
not
decided to
you
forget
and
about
your
it.
mom.
So let's
After
go
all,
the good way.
Paul was a nice guy,
Please.
and maybe he just genuinely
Oh my
wanted my mom to
God.
like him for my sake. But every time they
If I was
met,
a mom, if I
stuff
was
like this
like
happened
her, I'd be
again.
like,
He would talk
why
for
are
a
you trying
long
to mom?
time,
I'd
and
be
when
like,
I hinted
Mom, are
that
you trying to
maybe it was
make my
time for us to
boyfriend
go and
love
do something
you
without
or
Mom,
something?
Paul was completely oblivious to it. One time, we had planned to watch a movie one evening at home, and Paul decided to invite my mom to watch it with us. So I was sitting there
I'd be
watching
so
them,
confused.
talking
I'd be like,
and
why
laughing,
are you watching a
stuffing
movie?
my face
Like,
with
it's supposed to be
popcorn.
our date, not
After
Mom.
this,
It's-
I know, I would
decided
like
to
kick
keep
my
them away
mom.
from each other.
like-
I tried to go out with
I
him
wouldn't
as
kick her.
much
I
as
would just be
possible.
like super
And
mad
if
and
he
like
asked
just
about
go
going
into my
to
room.
my
I'd be
place,
like, Mom,
I
that's
would
my
always come
boyfriend.
up with
Why
an
did-
excuse.
Why did Fluff
Like,
just go
I didn't want to
back?
go, or there was something cool happening in
If
the
I
city.
was him,
One time, I
would
even said that my mom was
invite everybody
sick,
else
and
in.
Paul was like, "Oh, is she all right? Maybe we should buy something for her.
Are
Maybe she
you
needs some medicine."
serious?
Every time something like this happened, I wanted to talk with him about it. But how could I talk about a topic like this? Hey, boyfriend, are you by any chance in love
Yeah.
with my mom?
Are you in love with my mom?
I wouldn't say
stopped
that, but I
talking
would say
about
like
it, and I
another
thought that was
story.
it.
Like I'd be like,
But then my mom
I'm confused.
pleasantly
Like, why-
surprised
like,
me.
I'd be like,
She bought us all
confused.
tickets to
Why
another
are you
city
talking
for a
about
few
my mom
days.
so much
She
and that?
explained
And
they
Another
were really
city?
cheap, and
She's
she didn't
really
want to
trying.
lose this opportunity. All the way there, Paul and Mom
What
started
is that
talking
boyfriend doing?
again, and I tried to convince myself that it was fine.
Why are they
After all,
talking in the
I was
background?
also part of the conversation. When we arrived, it was awesome.
This is
We were
very
staying in an
stupid.
awesome hotel, and our sightseeing tour was amazing. I even had some time
You know,
spent
I'd break
alone
up
with
with my
Paul
boyfriend.
when my mom went to see her friend for a few hours.
Oh, okay, that's good.
We ate some ice
That's very,
cream and
very
took a
good.
romantic walk in the park, and
A
by that point,
romantic
I
walk
had
in the
stopped
park?
worrying completely. I thought that, yes,
I think you
I
should.
was just paranoid. But this didn't last, and I finally realized that I was right all along.
Oh no!
I was so tired this one evening, so I ended
Oh
up
my God.
sleeping for like 10 or 11 hours. When I woke up,
Wait,
there
why
was
is
no
that,
trace
that
of
timer
Paul or
is
my
not right,
mom.
that alarm.
I looked around everywhere trying to find either of them.
I'd be terrified.
I thought that they might even be in the
Oh my
hotel
God,
cafeteria.
I'd be like, where the
But
hell
no,
is them?
I called Paul and
The
he didn't
hotel
answer.
cafeteria.
Then I called my
Paul and
mom
he
and
didn't
asked where they
answer.
were. Mom said, "Oh, we decided to not interrupt your sleep, and we went into the city by ourselves. We'll be back in an hour, and then
That
you can
should
join
not
us."
happen. You should still wake them up.
What?
That's just.
I was boiling with anger, especially
Well,
because it
not
was
mean,
such a
but that's just
weird
rude,
situation to
and,
be
like,
in. I was in a very
You should-
bad
Is that for
mood
all?
for the
You should
remainder
never
of our
like
trip,
leave
and I didn't
the
talk
house
much.
without the other person knowing.
Paul and Mom were asking me if
I
I
know.
felt sick or
Like, that's-
if something had
They
happened.
think you're
But I
missing
said
or not.
no.
Bro.
When they planned to go into the city again, I said that I didn't want to go and that I'd rather just rest in the hotel. I hoped that Paul, or at least my mom, would
Sorry,
realize
guys,
what was
that was my
happening,
dad.
but they were happy to leave without me. After we got back, I finally decided to get everything straight. One evening, when Paul and I were hanging out, I finally found the courage to ask him about it in a very straightforward manner. Paul, do you like my mom?
Yeah, do you like my mom?
What do you mean? And I just stared at him because he knew exactly what I meant. He was scratching his neck and looking in other directions like he was very uncomfortable about this conversation. After a while, he said, "No, of course not. She's your mom. I'm just trying to be nice." I explained how uncomfortable and weird I felt every time he would pay so much attention to her and not to me, and he apologized.
No.
So I decided to give him another chance. Our relationship was perfect for the next few weeks. He was always attentive to me.
He better be.
Never talked about my mom, and it was just like before he met her. I was pretty happy. But then I saw a chat between him and my mom on his phone. He started to try to explain himself, but I stood up and left without saying a word.
God.
I was pretty broken after that.
Oh,
I couldn't believe that my mom was the reason I was breaking up with Paul.
I was like, be really angry.
I didn't talk with her about it because I was so upset that she didn't understand that it might hurt me.
I feel like I would slap her.
But she made the
Like,
situation
sorry, Mom,
even
but I
worse than it
think
was
I would.
before. One time I saw them taking a walk, and it wasn't even that far from my house. In fact, it was a place where Paul and I usually walked. I couldn't even look at their happy faces or hear them laugh. When my mom came back home, I was crying. She asked me what was wrong, but she knew.
Her.
I told her, "Why are you doing this to me? You knew I liked him. You're supposed to be my mom. Why do I have to fight with you for my boyfriend? Why would you chat with him or go on a date with him?" Mom said it wasn't like that. She just enjoyed his company and that was all. I was so tired of their lies. I just went into my room and locked my door.
Yes, keep
After
out.
an hour, my mom knocked
Why is the
and I
mom so
refused
mean?
to let her in.
I know, right?
The next day, when my mom got home from work, she brought me beautiful
earrings. I don't care about earrings.
She said
Mom.
she was sorry and that something like this would never happen again. I guess she was lonely, like the attention of such a young guy.
I always remember.
Maybe it made her feel younger herself. I forgave my mom after all this. What else could I do? She was still my mom, and a good one if we didn't count this
I
situation.
would forgive her, but I'd be like, no, I wouldn't
I was
forgive her, but I'd
heartbroken
still be
and
like,
still am. I haven't talked with Paul
I'm
since.
not going to forgive you.
I don't
can't-
hold a
I
grudge
can still
against
remember
my
what you did to
mother,
me,
but I will definitely think twice about introducing my future boyfriend.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh. Put this on. Can you hold the legs? Yeah.